Hey guys, welcome back to the Pilates process. We're going to be going through a 50-minute contemporary reformer flow today. Pretty much a high yellow the entire time. I'm on an Allegro too. We're going to be using the long box, a dumbbell. This is a more advanced flow. A little less advanced, take out the weight. I'll give you modifications the entire way. And let's get started. I'm going to go with a 3-pound and a 5-pound just so I have options. And we're going to start with these off to the side. We're starting with a high yellow and a red today. Lie down supine, shoulders up against the shoulder blocks. And I'm going to set my feet up onto the foot bar flexed. Now we're going into a bridge series. I would love for the carriage to stay at the stoppers. On an inhale, tuck the tailbone under, pressing the arms down, roll up into your first bridge, hips line with shoulders and knees. Inhale as you roll back down, one vertebrae at a time. We're keeping the rib cage tight and closed. Roll down. And take it back up. Imagining we've got magnets at the backs of the heels and the glutes. So we're squeezing them together. Already you should feel the hamstrings turning on. Hold it up in 4. 3, articulating through the spine for 2. Hold on 1, tiny pulses in. So all we're doing is adding tension. Glutes squeeze. Squeeze, there's no release. It's just an add for 8. 7, 6, triceps pressing down for 4. 3, back to full range. Here we go. Re-roll it down and back up. Rolling it down. Are your feet flexed? Are your ribs closed in? Hold it up in 3, 2, hold at the top on 1. Let's extend the legs straight. We push it out and knee shoot up and over. Keep the hips lifted. Extend it up. You're here for 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2. Stay here on 1. Last round of pulses. In. Let's lengthen that tailbone. Tuck it under. I tell people, you're a scared chihuahua. Tuck it in for 8, 7, 6. Last 4, 3, 2. Slow. Roll down on 1 for 8, 7, 6. Tuck it under. 4, 3, 2. Hands around the shoulder blocks. Legs float in a tabletop. Give it a little twist side to side. Nice work. Woo. Hamstrings are awake. Okay, we're going to stay on the same red and high yellow. Grab your 5-pound or 3-pound dumbbell. It really doesn't matter. Then we're going to reach back for our short straps. Once you've got your short loops in your hands, we're going to hold our dumbbell bow tie style, which means we have one hand on each end, and our legs are floating up into a tabletop to begin. Elbows drive down to the ribs. Exhale to press. Inhale to lower. Exhale to press. I want my dumbbell just over the lowest ribs here, so I'm already feeling my core turn on, and my lats are engaged because I'm squeezing the weights against the spring load. Adding a chest lift in 4, 3, 2. When the weight goes up, head goes up. Lift. Lower, back, down. Exhale. Lower it down for 4, 3, 2, and add the leg extension. Push. In. Exhale, push. Take it down. Good work for 4, 3, 2. We hold it up on 1. Legs lower, arms go long. Exhale, back to up. So we're reaching the legs now to 90. Arms over the shoulders. Reach. Exhale. My lower back is staying connected to the carriage for 4, 3. We end with pulses in 2. Weight to shins. Lift. Lift. Tiny crunch. Yes, your carriage moves for 8, 7, 6. Holy cow. Spicy. 4, 3, 2, and 1. We take it in. Nice job, everyone. Okay, straps go away. And let's take a seat up. First thing we're gonna do is preset our dumbbell on our headrest. We're dropping down to just a high yellow. So the red's coming off, and that's our last spring change until we pop our straps onto our feet. Our box, and just for demo purposes, we're gonna start with the left side today just so you can see what's happening. Long box is going in front of the shoulder blocks, even for my tall friends out there. And I want the whole left side of your carriage exposed. So again, our box is tied up against to the right side over here, and I've got the full left side of my carriage exposed. Walking up to the foot bar, left hand is coming to the corner closest to you all. My right hand is popping onto the foot bar. In the center, left foot steps to the very front edge. And I'm already thinking about pulling that right hip forward. I'm feeling a deep stretch in this left glute. We take a step up. Exhale, you dig the left heel down, hips float up over. Inhale as you lower, right toe taps, no weight on it. Exhale, lift. I'm knitting the ribs together, and I'm imagining my pelvis is on an elevator. Go straight down and straight back up. If you're feeling a little freaky today, maybe we take the hands to heart center. Inhale as you lower. Exhale as you lift. Now the challenge here is to keep the carriage at the stoppers. A lot of times I see people shifting weight into the hands. That's going to move the carriage. I want the weight back into the left heel. Let's add an arabesque, handstand foot bar. Take it up, float, lower, and tap. Lift. Drive it up. Take a little left toe wiggle test to make sure your weight is in the back of your leg. You should feel this left glute firing up, not the quad. Hold it up in 4, 3, 2, float the right leg on 1. Shift the shoulders over the wrists. We have a jackrabbit. Press the left foot back, right knee pulls into the chest. Now my left heel is popped all the way up. It's going to stay there as you switch the legs. Left knee bends in. Extend your right leg long behind you until your right knee is shining open to the sky. Inhale to switch. Exhale. Good. We're peering over the front edge of our carriage. Most of my body weight is in my hands here. We want to keep that forward so that the legs move with ease. You're here for 4. Right knee pulls forward in 3, 2. Keep the right knee up on 1. Extend it down. Dip your right toe into your spring well. Exhale, you scoop up, tiny C curve through the spine. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. It's like you're dipping your toe into a pool and you're trying not to make a splash. It just comes right back up for 4. 3, strong long arms. For 2, let's sneak that right knee up onto our carriage behind us. Carriage comes all the way into the stoppers. My right ankle is hooked on the back of the box. Extend your left leg long behind you. We've got 8 push-ups. Lower. Exhale as you lift. Pulling the elbows into the ribs, shoulders away from the ears. The lever from our leg from the top of our head stays long. We've got 4 more. Lower. Exhale as you lift. Inhale as you lower. Exhale as you lift. Last 2. Here we go. And lift. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. Left foot steps through to the top edge of our carriage. Woo! Those are not easy. Okay, from here, sit down onto your right heel. Reach back for the strap on the exposed side of our carriage. In this case, it is the left hand. Bring your chest over the hips and grab the short loop in your left hand. We're going into a bicep variation, but before we even do that, let's talk about what the legs are doing. I'm tucking my tailbone under and I'm ever so slightly shifting my body weight towards the strap hand so that I feel this left glute firing up. Let's go, half range. Straighten out the arm. Exhale as you scoop. And lower. Ribs are in. My right glute is squeezing. Pressing the back of the head into a wall behind you. Let's add the extension. Down, pull the hand to halfway, press it forward in line with the shoulder. Take it, and again, inhale. Exhale, bicep curl halfway. Press the hand forward. It's a single arm serve the platter. Your core is going to work pretty hard here. It's inevitable anytime we're doing unilateral movement. You're here for 4, 3. We take out the bicep curl and add a hinge into 1. Elbow pulls into the ribs rather. Press the hips back as you push your hand forward. Inhale, hips come forward, chest lifts over the hips. Exhale, extend. Now, every time I'm pulling this left elbow back, I'm thinking about shoulder blade pulling into the spine. So I'm active through the back here. When we hinge, the tailbone's reaching back like we're putting our booty on the wall behind us. Press. We'll hold the hinge in 4, 3. Sit it back and down. For 2. Sit it down and hold on 1. I'm flipping my palm to face the ground. I can feel the strap along the backside of my arm all the way through my tailbone. We take a wide shoulder press. Inhale as the elbow pulls wide. I can still feel the strap on my forearm. Exhale, press it out. Inhale, elbow drives wide. Is your left heel still heavy in the front? Push it down. Exhale, press. Now, what I see a lot of times here is the upper back starts to round, or we get a little bit of a flare in the back. I want nice length through the tailbone all the way through. 2 more. Here we go. Press it out. Inhale takes you wide. Exhale, press. Bring the chest up. Strap comes underneath the arm. Interlace all 10 fingers together like you're holding a nice inflated beach ball. As we inhale, we're twisting the ribs towards the outside of our carriage. Exhale scoops me back to center. Now my right hip is staying forward the whole time. We're isolating the rib cage through the thoracic spine. I'm using this left heel for support. Squeeze. Inhale to rotate. Exhale as we twist. It's all about the obliques here. 2 more. Let's go. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Last one. We inhale. Exhale as we twist. Woo! Very good. We take it down. Take a seat. We'll take that strap into the outside hand and turn to face the outside of your carriage. I want my tailbone at the very front edge of my box so that my tailbone is right at the edge. Interlace all 10 fingers. Take an inhale, sit nice and tall. Exhale, C-curve, tuck and round. Inhale, restack the spine, lengthen through the back. Exhale, round. And as we C-curve, we're going to keep these shoulders away from the ears. We're feeling that massage from the core into the spine, placing the top of the tailbone on the box. Let's add on. C-curve, tuck and round, hold. Right leg floats to tabletop. Tap it down, restack. Exhale, tuck and round. Left side, tap. Take it down. Let's take out the C-curve. Let's hold it back in 3, 2. We're staying here. Just the legs float up and down. Float up. Don't let the spring win. Our chest is still square. 4. For 3. Good. Check in with the core. Hold it in. Last one like this. Then we take a switch. 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 Woo. Here we go. We add a twist in 3. Knees pass in the midline. 2. Right leg tabletop twist towards the front of your carriage. Inhale takes you back to the midline. Exhale, twist. And back. Whew, holy cow. This one's spicy. And twist. Hold in the middle on 1. Both legs to tabletop. Now, we're going to extend the legs into our teaser. Bring the hands towards your heart. I'm twisting so you can see what's going on, but I'd prefer you stay to the side. And push. Inhale to the heart. Exhale, push. That body is long and strong. You got this. Ankles together. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Nice job. Very beautiful work. Go ahead and hang your strap up. And while we're down here, let's grab our weight. To transition, left hand is coming to the back edge of our box. We're sneaking our inside leg up and over until we find the wooden platform behind us. This right foot is about 4 inches or a dumbbell's length away from the edge of our carriage. Dumbbell's going into the outside hand. In this case, it's my right. We take a hinge, tapping the left knee to the edge of the box. Exhale as you lift and squeeze. Now the goal here is to keep the carriage closed. That means I'm sucking my heel and toes together, squeezing where the springs are. Inhale to lower. Exhale as you lift. My back heel is lifted and I'm squeezing through this front glute. We're adding in a lateral shoulder raise. Come up, fly the arm, bring it down, find the hinge, pull it up, fly the arm. We're adding a scooter, taking out the shoulder fly in 4, 3, 2, this is your last fly. Take the arm down, find the hinge. All I'm gonna do is straighten my platform leg, push. Take it in, knee taps the box, stand all the way up on an inhale. Exhale, take it down. Here we go, straighten the back leg. And this front knee is staying over my ankle the whole time. We're isolating the back leg. Just the scooter in 4, 3. I like my hand on my lower back to make sure there's no flexion. And 1, just the scooter. Press it out and pull it in. Now we're going to take a back fly here. As we extend the left leg, right arm pulls out. It goes lift. And in, nice and slow and controlled. Your right leg's going to start feeling it about here if it's not already. Keep it in. Inhale to pull. Exhale to press. 2 more. Here we go. Woo! Stay focused. Exhale, press. Inhale, pull it in. Okay, here we go. Exhale, press, hold. We're grabbing our dumbbell like a bow tie again. My back leg is fully extended. As you press your weight overhead, we're fully extending that front leg. Hamstring curl. Inhale, pull it right back in. Exhale, press. If this is Spice City, no can do. Bring your hand down to your box. It's A-okay. We press it out and pull it in. You've got 2 more. Press out. Exhale. Inhale as you draw it in. Exhale as you press. Inhale as you draw it all the way in, all the way in, all the way in. Nice work. Okay. Let's sneak that left shin back up onto our box, hooking the back leg. And I'm going to take my right toe all the way up behind the shoulder block here. Reaching down for the short loop in front of me on the right side. Once I've got that short loop, I'm going to take that dumbbell into the same hand. Now this glute's nice and fired up. We're keeping it going, keeping the momentum. Take your dumbbell up long behind you on an exhale. Inhale as you float right in front of the shin. Exhale, press. Inhale as you lengthen the arm. And notice my shoulder isn't dropping and swooping. All of the strength is coming from the back here. My arm is just an extension of my back muscles. Exhale, press. Let's add a tricep. Press, hold, bend, extend it back, lower down to the shin. So it's in the middle. We press it back. And if you need to, weight can go away. It's A-okay. Inhale as you lower. Exhale as you press. Just the tricep bends. Keep the elbow lifted. Exhale, press. If you want to take this left hand back and wrap so you make sure we're isolating the extension, fine by me. You've got 4, 3, 2, nice long neck. Hold it up on 1. Don't hate me. Tiny pulses up for 4, 3. You got this. 2 and 1. Holy cow. Take it down. Nice work. Okay, dumbbells going back to our headrest. We're bringing our right knee up onto our box to meet. The strap that's in our right hand is coming around the sole of our right foot. Once you've got your strap around your foot, we'll meet in a quadruped position, hands underneath shoulders, knees under hips. Already, I'm thinking about a nice neutral tabletop, pulling the belly button in. I like to say your favorite childhood mug is on your tailbone. Do not drop it. Extend the right leg. Here we go. Push. Pull it back in on an inhale. Exhale, push. Inhale, pull it in. What I see a lot of times here in any fleet and straps prone work is the lean away from the active leg. I want you to push into the hand on the same side as the active leg, and we're gonna feel this core fire up. Let's add the left arm. Both left arm and right leg reach together on an inhale. Exhale, pull it into tap. Reach. We're going for length, not height. I don't want to see any legs up here. We're losing the point. We want to keep the core tight, pelvis neutral. 3. This becomes a straight leg sweep in 2 and 1. Left hand comes back down onto the bed. Inhale as you lower your right foot underneath the hip, and notice my pelvis is still reaching behind me. Exhale, sweep. I'm looking over the edge of my headrest, lengthening the spine. Exhale, swipe. All 5 of my right toenails are shining down towards the springs as I sweep up, press. And let's keep pushing our hands into the edge of our box. Sometimes this starts to happen. We're active. Last 2, swipe it up. And take it back down. Last 1, swipe it up. Bend the knee in, find the edge of your box, and we're lowering down onto our left forearm, covering our right hand with our left. We're starting with a fire hydrant, or a right hip abduction. Take it back in. Lift it, and take it in. My left ribs are pulling away from the box. I'm really actively pressing away. You'll know if you're in a good spot if the strap is tracking with the kneecap the whole time here. If it's too far out, either our knee isn't far enough forward or our leg isn't bent enough. Let's take it out and hold in 3, 2, hold it up on 1. Slight external rotation as you extend your leg out from that hip. Now we're feeling this outer glute active, pulling the knee high from where we just got it. Exhale as you press. And let's come back to that tailbone. So make sure it's tucked under, nice and strong. Exhale as you press. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. 4. Of course, we're doing our straight leg sweeps. 3, 2, drop the shoulders. And 1, here we go. Swipe it to the underside. Inhale. Exhale, swipe, 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 swipe. Close your eyes if you have to. Inhale. I know you're feeling it. I'm feeling it. We lift. 4 more. Here we go. Lower. On an inhale. Exhale, swipes up. And I'm keeping this left knee pushing down nice and hard so I don't have to worry about my foundation here. We've got 1 more. Take it down. Exhale, swipe. Nice work. Take it in. Give your booty a little pat. There's science to it, I promise. And we're sliding the strap off of our foot, hanging it up. Step off to the side of your carriage. It doesn't matter which way. We are moving our box to the other side. Okay, friends, we've got a little transition work. I never go from one side straight into the other. We've got a plank. Forearms come right onto the middle of your box. Drop your knees. Again, favorite mug, right back on your tailbone. Don't drop it. Let's press it out. Find your plank. Exhale. Inhale, take it in. Exhale as you press. If you're feeling pretty confident in your plank today, maybe we find the foot bar. Zip the inner thighs together. Knees are squeezing in. Tailbone is under. This turns into a pike. In 3, 2, 1, press out to your plank. Legs stay straight. As we pike the hips up, head lowers, heels lift. Inhale. Exhale as you press back out, looking right in between the thumbs. Exhale, lift. And lower. Top of the head reaches for the box every time. Look at those cute toes. 4. For 3. Dig the elbows down nice and hard. Drop the tailbone in line with the shoulders for 2. Let's hold it out on 1. We've got a saw to finish. Pull the elbows under. Press them as far forward as you can. Core is lighting up, but you're strong. You got this. Send it forward and back. Press and back. Hold it out. Just hold. Hold. Deep inhale in. Deep exhale out. Walk the feet down and pull your carriage all the way in. Nice work. Good news. You know everything we're about to do. We already did it on the other side. We're just going to work backwards through everything we already did. Reach down for the long loop on the other side. For me, this is now the left side. And I'm taking my foot into the long loop. Hands come to the edge of my box. Strong quadruped position. We start the leg extension. 3, 2, here we go. Extend. Pull it in on an inhale. Exhale, lengthen. Float the carriage back. Press. Inhale to take it in. Lighten up that left booty. I want your left knee facing your spring well the whole time. So we're not externally rotated yet. This becomes a straight leg sweep in 3, 2, send it out on 1. Nice length through the left leg, shining that left inner knee open. Send it wide. Exhale, press. Now I'm pushing into my left hand hard here. A lot of times we lean away from that active leg. We're missing out on a lot of core. Press the left hand down, reach it back. I'm feeling my left core work pretty hard here. And you know what? I forgot the arm reach, so we're going to do it here. Inhale as you lower. If you remember it on your side, I applaud you. Inhale as you lower. Exhale as you lift. I'm keeping the shape of my forearm that's supporting me and my shin nice and sturdy. You've got 3, 2, press it up on 1. We're dropping the knee down to our carriage and we're finding our right forearm. Let's start with the clamshell. Here we go. We lift and lower. Now you're seeing the other side of these. What I don't want is the whole pelvis opening. There's a time and place for that. This is not now. What we're doing is isolating the left abductor. If you're starting to feel the right glute fire up, we may be tilting the pelvis too far. We're just opening the left knee and bringing it down. We lift. Now let's drive that right elbow into the box until our shoulder blade pulls away from the spine. Leg stays up in 4, 3, 2, let's take the extension. Poke your toes back behind you. Point your toe. Bend and flex. Take it in. And the spine is long and strong and straight. So I want a nice amount of space between the left hips and ribs here. We're not going to cave in and try to get the knee to the elbow. It's unrealistic. Nice length. You got this. Straight leg sweep in 4, 3, 2, here we go. Lead with the big toe forward. Inhale. Ever so slightly, externally rotated. Pinky toe leads up. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. Let's do 3 more. We lower it down. Is your tailbone reaching behind you? It's going to feel like you're sticking your booty out ever so slightly. Last one. Make it excellent. Lower. Exhale as you lift. Nice work. Bring the knee in. Okay. Slide the strap off of your foot. Pop your left foot down onto the outside of your carriage. We're taking the short loop into our left hand along with our dumbbell. We're starting with the tricep extensions, chest expansion variation. Let's find that hinge. Nice long line hips ahead. Dumbbell starts with the knee. On an exhale, press it back. Inhale as you lower. Now for me, this is my weaker side by a long shot. I'm right-handed already. This is feeling pretty spicy. I'm pressing down into my left heel hard so my body is over my hips. I don't want to lean too far into this back knee. Exhale as you press. I think I need to put the dumbbell down, but if you can keep going, I applaud you. Let's add the tricep extension. Here we go. We press, hold the elbow high, bend the arm in, extend it back out, float the left hand to the shin. Again, we press it back. Take it in. And let's keep the back of the neck nice and long, exposing the collarbones. I see a lot of people watching themselves do this go off. You can take a peek, but as long as you know, we need a nice long spine. Just the tricep extension. Here we go. Bend the arm. Exhale to press. Push. Inhale to bend. Exhale to press. Inhale to bend. Exhale to press. You're here for 4, 3, 2. Yes, we have to do the pulses on the left. Here we go. Push up, 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 up for 4, 3. You're done. And 2, sit down on 1. Nice job. Holy cow. I'm on fire. I don't know about you. All right, we've got our teaser variation on the opposite side. I'm going to face away from you. You should be able to still hear me and see me. You're going to get a nice view from the back. Sneak your leg underneath so we can sit on the very edge of our box. I want the crease of your leg and booty right on that edge. Dumbbells going back to your headrest. Interlace all 10 fingers around your short loop. We're sitting nice and tall, head stacked over hips. On your exhale, tuck and round, C curve. Inhale, takes you back up over the hips. Resist, resist, nice and tall. Again, tuck and round. And I'm holding my beach ball right in front of me. We lift it up on an inhale. Exhale, tuck and round. You're here for 4, 3, 2. Let's add the tabletop march. Right leg tabletop. We tap it down, stack the spine all the way up. Left side, here we go. Tuck. Left leg tabletop. Take it down. And I don't know if you can see back there, but my shoulder blades are open across the back. So we don't want to squeeze them into the spine. We want length. Pull your hands away from each other like an earthquake fault. Let's hold it back. Just the left leg floats and taps down. Right side, we float it up and tap it down. Our hands in front of the heart for 4, 3. Let's take the switch in 2. Left leg floats up. Switch in the middle. Switch. Switch like a pair of scissors. Switch, you're here for 4, 3, 2. When the left leg floats up, we twist over it. Back to the center. Inhale. Exhale, twist. Inhale as you lengthen. Exhale, twist. You're here for 4. We meet in the teaser in 3. Keep reaching the legs long for 2. You got this. I'm shaking. And 1. Meet in the middle. Pull the hands to your heart. Press them out. Hands to heart. Press them out. Maybe we extend the legs with the shape. Press everything long. Pull everything in. Lift the heart. Press. Pull it in. 2 more. Ankles together. In. Press it out. And take it in. So strong. Feet come to the edge of your box. Hang your strap up. Grab your weight in your left hand. Let's sneak our right toes underneath us. And I did go a little bit out of order, but you'll see why after this series. We're taking it to the top after this. Carriage is close into the stoppers. I'm standing all the way up, and I've got my dumbbell in the outside hand. From here, we take the hinge back. Weight goes down. Inhale as you lower. Exhale as you lift. Now, if it feels like your shin's getting caught on the box here, I really want you to think about finding a chair behind you. You're going to feel this front hamstring fire up pretty quick. Ironing out the hip flexors every time we stand. Inhale as you lower. Exhale as you lift. Let's add the lateral shoulder fly at the top. We inhale as we lower. Exhale as you lift. Float the left arm. Take it back down. Now I caught myself on that first one. My left hip started to float forward a little. We want to kick it back. You'll feel that glute fire up. Fly. Inhale as you lower. Tailbone reaches for the wall or mirror behind you. Stand and fly. Let's take out the arm fly and add a scooter in 4, 3, 2, and 1. We scoot it out. Press towards the back of your carriage. My left knee is over my left ankle. Right leg pulls back in. I stand all the way up, digging my left heel down. Ribs are in. Squat. Send it out. Good way to know if your alignment is proper on the top is if that weight is staying on the outside of your shin in the same place the whole time. So this relationship is staying the same. All I'm thinking about is extending that back leg. And lift. Just a scooter in 3, 2, never mind. We take the back fly. Almost gotcha. Reach and down. Take it in. Stand it up. Lower. Send it out. Get the hips a little lower if you can. Whoa. I stopped focusing for a second. Didn't fare well. We use our exhale to lift. Inhale, takes the weight back down. Last one, hold it out. Deepest lunge yet. Press it out. Find your final back fly. Bring the weight to the top of your box. We have our hamstring extension. Maybe you have the bow tie hold. We press. Inhale as you pull it back in. Exhale as you press. Woo! That back leg is long. My heel is lifted. My ribs are in, and I'm on fire. You've got 4, 3, 2. Last one. Send it out, send it out, send it out, and bring it all the way in. How'd you guys do? I struggled, but we got it done. Okay, we're stepping off of our carriage. The good news is you're done with your dumbbells. Whoa. We've got our step-ups where we started on the first side. I want us to end with those rotations, so we're taking it to the very top. I'm taking my outside leg to the edge of the carriage, left hand to the middle of my foot bar, right hand on the corner closest to the outside. On an exhale, float up. Inhale, tip the hips down. I'm gliding the outside of my left shin up and down the edge of the carriage. Inhale as you tip down and back. Exhale as you lift. Do a right toe wiggle test. Make sure you can lift them. And if this left hip is starting to float back, we're missing out on a lot of right outer glute work. Let's pull that left hip forward. Exhale as you lift. Maybe if you're feeling like a freak, hands to heart center. Inhale as you lower. Exhale as you lift. This is definitely my weaker side. I'm going to keep my hands on the foot bar. Inhale as you lower. Exhale as you lift. We're going to add in the arabesque. Here it is. We straighten the standing leg, float the back leg, lower back down, and we tap the ground. The shape of the spine is long and strong the whole time here. No rounding as we lower, and no arching as we float the back leg. I want to isolate these glutes here. Lift. We're taking this into our jackrabbit in 4, 3, 2, left leg floats. Pull your left knee into your nose as you press your right leg back into a plank. I am so far forward here that my legs barely have any weight in them. Inhale as you drag the carriage in with the right leg. Extend your left leg out. Switch. And my right heel is lifted the whole time, especially here when I pull the carriage in. Press. And pull. For 3. I'm going to keep my left knee pulled in 2. Left knee pulls in on 1. Drip it into your pond. Inhale as you lower. Exhale, scoop and lift. Look down at your belly button. No point in lugging around a 5-pound skull if you don't have to. Exhale, scoop and round. Look at that upper back flexion. Inhale as you lower. Exhale as you lift. We're getting into our push-ups in 3. Left leg scoots back behind us in 2. Pull the left knee up and in, bend it. Find the edge of your box. Hook that left foot. Swipe your right leg up behind you. Keep the carriage closed. 8 push-ups. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Inhale to lower. Push. 8. Take it down. Push. 7. Long right leg down. 6. Can you get your chest all the way to the foot bar? 5. Drop the right hip. 4. Push. 3. Last two. You got this. Elbows in, shoulders back. My form is starting to fail. No, this last one's going to be great. It was, right? Foot steps forward to the front edge of your carriage. I'm sweating. I hope you guys are feeling fabulous. Okay, reach back for the long loop. On the outside, closest to the leg in front. We're starting with our bicep curl variation. Now I want you to see on this side how this edge of my body is locked and strong. Here we go. Bicep curls halfway, lowers down, and I'm cheating. It's actually a short strap. Exhale, pull. Good news, if you're copying me, we're probably ending statistically on the stronger side. If you're a lefty, you probably already got it done. Either way, we're curling up halfway, extending down. Keep that shoulder back. If you need to do a little backwards pledge of allegiance to make sure that that shoulder's staying steady, be my guest. Let's add the serve the platter. Pull it up, extend, push. Take it in. Unfurl. Whenever I'm doing a serve the platter, I'm thinking opposition with the core. That helps me stay tight and strong through the center. How many times can I say strong in this flow? Let's count. Push. For 4. 3. We're taking out the bicep curl and adding a hinge in 2. This is your last one. Pull, push, elbow comes in, hinge it back, inhale. Exhale, serve and press. Can we drop into the right heel a little heavier? Don't worry, you're not going to fall off your carriage. I want you to feel the right side of the body working. Exhale, drive it up. You're doing great. Inhale to lower. Exhale, press 2 more. Here we go. Flatten that left hip flexor forward. And push. We've got 1 more. Here we go. Take it down. Inhale. And press. Now flip the palm behind you. I want you to feel this strap running all the way down your back. Wide shoulder press. Inhale, elbow floats down outside the shoulder. Exhale, press overhead. I can feel the strap behind my forearm the whole time. Arm is staying in line with the shape of my rail for 4. 3, 2, press up overhead on 1. We end with our rotation. Strap comes underneath the arm. Hold your beach ball. Inhale as you take your chest over to the outside. Exhale as you drive through your front heel to twist back forward. Now I want this back hip over the left knee the whole time. We're not going to lean into it. We're losing out on so much oblique work that way. Inhale, twist the rib cage. Exhale, twist. Head over hips. Exhale. We've got 3 more. Inhale as you twist. You're right there. We've got feet and straps in 2. Exhale, twist. Make this last one excellent and fabulous. Inhale as you twist. Exhale takes you front. Nice work, everyone. Woo! All right, we're going to sit down on that back heel, sneak my foot onto the ground, hang the strap up. Your weight can go away. Your box can go away. I like to do my feet and straps on 2 red springs. That is a little heavy. I also recommend doing a blue and a red. Pop those springs off. We lie down, supine, shoulders up against your shoulder blocks. I like to tell people if they forget what supine means, take the letter U out, spells spine. The more you know. All right, 1 foot into each step at a time. We're going externally rotated today. Heels together, toes apart. Inhale as you lower down. Exhale as you lift. As always, with feet and straps, you've got 3 main priorities. A heavy tailbone, melted back ribs, and a long, soft spine. The bracing is over. We've got gentle engagement in our core. An awareness, but no need to squeeze. Let's start our up circles, opening at the top, rotating through and down, stopping at foot bar height and floating right back off on an inhale. Exhale as you press. General rule of thumb, we want to exhale when we resist springs and inhale when we work with springs. 2 more this way. Feeling the extension through the toes, like you could draw big circles in your room. Let's lift up to 90, take a beat. Exhale as you press down through the midline for your down circles. And if you ever forget which is an up circle, which is a down circles, it's whatever direction you're going in when the legs are connected. So here, my heels are connected as I lower down. These are my down circles for 4, 3, 2, let's pause at the top on 1. Rotate your legs back to parallel. Reach up for the knots. Flex your feet. Get a nice posterior chain stretch. Pull one knee into your chest at a time. And here's one of my favorite supine feet and strap stretches. Crossing the right lower shin across the left leg. You'll get some slack in this strap. That's okay. Bend your top leg until the knot hits your kneecap. You'll get a really nice outer glute stretch here. Working the tailbone down. Sometimes we start to curl. The goal is to still have that nice long spine here. Flex this top foot so we protect the ligaments in our knee. Take an inhale. And then we'll take it into our broken leg stretch. So this leg across in front, right now to my right, is going to internally rotate, drop into the outside of my carriage. I like to take this top leg into a happy baby position so I can really feel this outer leg stretch. You'll get a better view on the next side. Goal here is to press that bottom leg towards our midline. So we're feeling that right quad and hip flexor really open. Interior chain stretch. Take a deep inhale. And when we exhale, we'll switch. Left leg crosses in front of the right for figure 4 on the left. Making sure it's at the shin, not the ankle. We don't need any extra tension on our joints if we can help it. Bend this top leg. Ooh, this side's tight until you feel the knot hit your knee. Now press that knee open. Take deep inhales. Sink into it. Softening through the connective tissue. Little rock side to side can feel nice. And then we'll take our broken leg stretch on the left. So we'll take that top leg, invert it. Strap goes to the outside. I'm dripping my toes down to the ground, pulling my top knee back so I can feel a nice stretch the outer leg here. Take a deep inhale in. Exhale, let it go. And finally, we'll end in a butterfly position. Bring all of your grippies together. Drip your toes down towards your springs. Your suspenders will come flush across your chest. I want to make sure I'm not hitting you guys down there. Hands come long by your sides, either face down to ground down or face up to receive energy. Take a deep inhale in, thanking your body for its hard work today. Exhale as you let it go. Next, deep inhale. Thank your mind for showing up and staying present. Exhale, let it go. And on your final and deepest inhale, set an intention for the rest of the day. I offer the intention of joy. Hold it at the top for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, let it go. Beautiful work, everyone. Safely and slowly start to take the straps off of your feet. Hang your loops up on your pegs behind you. And come on off of your carriage. Well done. I hope you enjoyed this flow. My name's Claudia. This is the Pilates Process, and I will see you next time.